showing a little rubber right now, and it feels good. You see us. I'm listening to the Memphis show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair I wear. Am I making it clear? I's the best to lay his head around here.
All right, ready to get underway. And here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Ball, no.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Into the outfield, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the DH, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Swing for the strikeout. Pat him out front for strike 3. Here's the catcher, William runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
On the ground and foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Snell, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that's certainly swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now the center fielder, Lee. And the righty deals. That's a little bit low. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Hard ground ball, base 9. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Righty to the plate. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On the first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's the third. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in San Francisco. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And a strike on the outside edge. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to Flores. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Digging in, Joey Wiemer. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is even. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee brings it in for the third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Jorge Soler up into play. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to Hoskins. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's Josh Bell. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. And it gets by him. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And he deals.
Ball.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Giants take the lead. 1-0.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around third. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2. But they do get a run. Patrick Bailey will hit next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now at the plate, Marco Luciano. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. To third, not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with 2 gone.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But 2 runs for top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Right side. One up, one down.
He's out.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full of...
Oh, now a great stop. Nicely done for the out. Now it's Christian Yelich. 2 outs.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Austin Slater stands in. 1 down, base is empty. Chop to first, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And up next for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
the designated hitter, number
Next
9.
is the DH, a switch hitter, Josh Bell. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Bangs off the wall, coming home. He'll score. It's 3-zip.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
2-2 down. Up the middle, and that chance handled. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Down the number 2 hitter, Garrett Mitchell. On the ground right side. Flores on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away here in the second game of the series. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Brewers trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Brew. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Adames whips it across, and there's 2 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. That one the other way, and it gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Lee. And the pitch.
2-1.
This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Luciano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. So the Giants leave 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Man at first. And now here is Ezekiel Duran. And another ball on the ground. Could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
now have the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. On the ground. And that's just foul. 1-2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Brewers trailing by 3. We're at the top of the 5th. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now the third baseman, Christian Arroyo. And a swing and a miss.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off.
And he's got it in right field for the third. Center field. Chourio under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Way outside, and the count is 2-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Jorge Soler. Fought off foul. Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. Inning over. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. So now here's the DH, Garrett Mitchell. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Slater makes the grab, and that is Wade Miley takes over on the mound.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chourio sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And that one is lifted in the air, settles under this one, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Out to short, Adames. And that's the 3rd out. Giants down in. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willy Adames.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's too low.
Missed.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play. That's an infield single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hands the baseball over. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Luke Jackson.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Marco Luciano. In the air, out towards left center. Adames hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Matt Chapman. There goes the runner. And here it comes. Runner on the go again. Go to second. Out there. And the back here at Oracle Park. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. There's the strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Luciano. 1 up, 1 down. Christian Arroyo up now for the Brewers. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Taps softly to the right side. And foul ball. Just missed. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Yelich at the dish. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Now, Austin Slater, runner on the go.
1-2.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
1 down. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
Almost a strikeout, throw him out play right there. But 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Miley picks over, and he's back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Base hit and a run in to score. The play, Wilmer Flores. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. Last chance. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, so here's the Brewers DH, Garrett Mitchell.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Ball.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Willy Adames. Jackson is just 1 strike away. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Quite a whiteboard tonight. First for the
Think of younger days when I lived for my life. Was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop